Welcome back. This is Robert Sebunya again now with the 8th video as far as the school management system is concerned. In this video, we have agreed, we are going to talk about the fees management, this particular module. We have mentioned it in passing for other modules, but now let's see how the details can come through. Okay, we start with, like we have been doing before, let's log in to the system. Administrator. There we are logging in. Okay. System has let us in. Come to the education, we're already in the education side of things. System. Come down here and we'll look at the fee structure. The fees is all defined in here, but it all begins with the fee structure. Just to explain to you what a fee structure is, this is how the actual fees are actually collected from the student, the organized manner in which fees are collected from the student. If you look at, let's say, the existing fee structure, this is how it is. There is a detail of each particular fees everyone has to pay. Okay, whoever subscribes to this fee structure, the fees that they are obliged to pay. So for PTA fees, we have that OG fees, development fees, external examination, blah blah blah, and then we have a total that is coming to 1.74. That is what is expected here. Now, when you so desire to create a new fee structure, all that you do is come here, add academic here, put an academic here, then academic term. This you have defined it, and then program. This fees applies to which program? We applies to S5, something like that. Okay, you now begin adding the fees. Okay, begin from here. Fees category. These categories, you add them there. If they are not there, this is how you add. You just put onto this, then you add. Let's say for PTA, for these guys, let's say it is 300,000, something like that. Okay, done. Then come to another bit of the fees. Okay, church fees. Let's say for these ones it's 70,000. Okay, then we add another row. Something like what? Let's say entrance fees. Let's try let it be 500,000. Okay, so we say this is it for now. This is the total that is expected. Okay, now that is how the fee structure is, and in setting up the fee structure, you have seen that we have actually also worked on the fees. Okay, so 6. Now, a particular student is of course required to pay fees. Now, when they don't, okay, and the total fees that they are obliged to pay is dependent on the fee structure they subscribe to. And there's a report that helps you as the school administration to see who has paid and who hasn't paid. This is the report under the fees. This is the fees collection report. Okay. Let's expand this a bit. Okay. we have 3 students, Angela Walusimbi, Mwebaza Faith, and Nalumansi Flavia. Okay, now this one, Angela Walusimbi, this is the amount they are paid, 800, and this is what is outstanding. Mwebaza Faith has paid everything clear to zero. Now student who Nalumansi is paid zero out of what is expected out of her. So from this report you can see the total amount and the outstanding amount, and then the grand total if everybody had paid up. So this is the collection report. Now this report, it's also possible to export it into 2 things. You can export it as a PDF. Okay, let's see how it appears. It's a PDF. This is it. Okay, I'm going to put it in the same directory where I'm putting the reports. Here, desktop, system administration, system development, video trainings. I'll put it here. Okay, it is also possible to export the same report, but this time as export it, but in Excel format. It's also possible to do the same. Okay, this is collection report. I have it here. Whichever way that you desire, you can have it, and then you will be able to tell these people to pay. To whoever hasn't paid up, you'll be able to tell them to pay. Okay, now that brings us now to the second part of this video. Let's say we're looking at a student called okay, we know that there's a student called Nalumansi. Come here to the students. Okay, even before we come here, under the education module, hold on, under the education module, come here, education module, the main education module. We'll look at the fees summary. And we have these ones who are Angela is overdue, Nalumansi unpaid. Okay, let's look at Nalumansi, and we supposing now Nalumansi wants to pay something, or she wants to pay part of these fees. Okay. Okay. Let's see what she does. She does this. Make a payment. Come here to make a payment. Create payment. Okay. You say we're receiving the payment. Okay, mode of payment. Let's say it is bank or cash, whatever. You can say it is cash. Student, and how much is that? Okay, paid amount. Let's say they pay 1 million out of the 1.7. 120. Okay, that is what is. So we'll say paid amount. Now all this depends on what the actual student pays, not just entering figures, but we should have proof that this student has paid this. We say save. If we are reconciled with the bank, and submit. Yes. yeah, much as now they still appear in the students who haven't paid up, they still, but now they appear there but with a reduced balance. Okay, we'll come back to the education module, come back, okay, come maybe here, we'll still see Angela unpaid, Nalumansi unpaid. But when we come to the actual report, fees, the actual fees collection, student collection report, and maybe we'll renew this one. Nalumansi, where is Nalumansi? This one will pick the proper value. Nalumansi. Yeah, you can see now that Nalumansi has now paid 1 million. There's a balance of 744. Okay, so you now have a better report. But this report, like I said, will be the food and butter of the bus of the school. So they will be looking at this report and help it will be the report that will help them to get their payments done in time. Whoever hasn't paid up will be reminded, and there will be actual evidence that they haven't paid. Thanks for watching.